Warm welcome to the DPRK, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The original name of Korea, Joseon, means the land of morning calm. From time immemorial, it has been called the land of golden tapestry for its world-famous mountains and scenic spots. All of you tourists would directly witness, hear, and experience real looks of Songun Korea and cherish impressive memories of them.
This is the Grand Monument on Mansu Hill. The monument gives formative and artistic depiction of the immortal history of the revolutionary struggle waged by the Korean people under the leadership of the great Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il. It has bronze statues of the great Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il and large sculptural groups depicting the anti-Japanese armed struggle and the socialist revolution and socialist construction on both sides of the statues. The monument was unveiled in April 1972 on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of the birth of the great President Kim Il-sung. In April 2012, the bronze statues of the great Kim Il-sung and Kim Jong-il were solemnly unveiled on the occasion of the centenary anniversary of the birth of President Kim Il-sung, representing the unanimous desire of the Korean people. Behind the monument is the Korean Revolution Museum with a large mosaic mural of Mount Baekdu, the sacred mountain of revolution.
This is Tulima statue. In a Korean legend, Tulima is a winged horse that is said to cover 1,000 ri in a day. The statue was erected in April 1961 to symbolize the heroic spirit and the indomitable mettle of the Korean people who made rapid progress in the post-war rehabilitation and construction at the speed of Tulima. The statue is 46 meters high and 16 meters long.
고를 막으라 올라오지 못하게. 높은 데에서 막으라 올라오지 못하게. 자, 이거 찍어줘. 주세요.
법원이 발표 프로세 미국, 이중, 공화국
This is Pyongyang Metro. Pyongyang Metro is linking central districts of the city. Its lines stretch to all directions, east, west, north and south, from the center of the city to provide for the convenience of citizens in traffic. The stations of the metro are reminiscent of perfect underground palaces for a variety of their internal structure and beautiful decorations. This is Arch of Triumph. After liberating Korea in August 1945, the great leader Kim Il-sung returned home in triumph. The Arch of Triumph was erected in April 1982 as a manifestation of our people's wish to glorify forever the immortal exploits of President Kim Il-sung. The four pillars of it piled up with over 15,000 pieces of finely dressed white granite bear bronze reliefs. Carved in relief on it are the words of the song of General Kim Il-sung and the dates 1925 and 1945. 1925 was the year when President Kim Il-sung set out on the road of struggle for national liberation, and 1945 was the year when he returned home in triumph after winning it. It is 50 meters high and 52.5 meters wide.
This is the Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum. The museum was opened in August 1953 and rebuilt in July 2013. The total plottage is more than 93,000 square meters. There are the main building with a total floor space of 51,150 square meters, 6,840 square meters of open-air arms exhibition, the monument to the victorious Fatherland Liberation War, and the captured U.S. imperialist on the spaceship Pueblo. On display in the captured arms exhibition are the weapons and combat equipment captured from the enemy or destroyed during the past Fatherland Liberation War. Exhibited here are some of different calibers of guns, trucks, armored cars and tanks captured from the enemy as well as enemy planes. Also displayed here are combat equipment captured from the enemy after the war. This is the captured under spy ship Pueblo, a witness of the aggressive policy of the U.S. imperialists and the war trophy. The Pueblo intruded into the sacred territorial waters of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea 17 times for espionage acts before being captured by the Navy of the heroic Korean People's Army in January 1968. In December 1968, the United States admitted the espionage acts of the Pueblo and signed an apology of its government to the Korean people, which assured that it would not intrude into the territorial waters of the DPRK in the future. As a result, resolute measures were taken to expatriate the arrested spies. Displayed in the spy ship are the intelligence apparatuses and historical evidences during its capture by the Korean People's Army. Exhibited in the Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum are more than 344 items of historical relics used by the great President Kim Il-sung during the war, and over 120,000 items of valuable war relics, mementos and materials. There is also a grand cyclorama hall showing the campaign to liberate that zone.
This is the old home of the respected President Kim Il-sung at Mangyongdae. It is a historic revolutionary place. President Kim Il-sung, the father of socialist Korea, was born in the simple straw-thatched house on April 15, 1912, and spent his childhood here. He was the eldest son of Kim Hyung-jik and Kang Ban-suk. In this straw-thatched house that could be seen everywhere in the Korean countryside before liberation, his family had lived for 4 generations from Kim Ung-woo, great-grandfather. The revolutionary family members of the president were model patriots and indomitable revolutionaries who devoted their all to national independence and the people's freedom and liberation. At the old home of the president, there are preserved farm implements and utensils of daily use, which were used by his revolutionary family members. This is the Tower of the Juche idea. It is a monumental edifice which was erected to eulogize the exploits of President Kim Il-sung, the founder of the Juche idea. The 170-meter-high tower was designed in our people's unique traditional fashion of stone tower construction. The body of the granite tower is 150 meters high and is capped by a 20-meter-high torch. It comprises a tower, trio group of worker, peasant, and working intellectual, 6 other sculptural groups, 2 pavilions, and 2 large fountains in the midstream of the Taedong River. The back of the tower body is adorned with choice stones sent by political parties and public organizations of various countries of the world. It was set up in April 1982 on the occasion of the 70th birthday of the respected President Kim Il-sung. This is International Friendship Exhibition on the bank of the Myohyang stream. It was opened on August 26, 1978. The exhibition consists of 2 exhibition halls, one for President Kim Il-sung and the other for General Kim Jong-il. On display there are gifts reverentially offered to President Kim Il-sung and General Kim Jong-il by heads of party, state and government, prominent figures and people from all walks of life of foreign countries, overseas Koreans and South Koreans. It was built in a Korean architectural style without using wood, but looks like a building of wood. There is no window, but it looks like building with windows. This is Bohyun Temple. It is one of the 5 biggest temples in Korea. It was built in 1042 and so has existed for 1,000 years. Primarily, it was composed of 24 buildings and tower. It was the biggest temple in North and South Pyongyang provinces and the center of Buddhism in the area north of the Chungcheon River. It was destroyed by the bombing of the U.S. imperialists during the Korean War, but restored to its original state. If one is to go into the main shrine of the Myohyang Temple, one should go through Joge Gate, Haetal Gate, Cheonwang Gate, and Manse Pavilion. The main shrine shows the superiority of Korean national architectural art. In front of the main shrine, there is 13-storied octagonal tower, which is 8.6 meters high and has 104 wind bells. There are also Kwanum Shrine, Ryongsan Shrine, Suchung Temple, and the house in which are preserved the archives of the 80,000 blocks of complete collection of Buddhist scriptures. In the house, there are wood block book of the archives of the 80,000 blocks of complete collection of Buddhist scriptures, a priceless national treasure which shows the development of the printing technique of Korea and historical remains unearthed in Mount Myohyang. This is the mountaineering route of Manpo Ravine. The ravine was formed on the southern slope of Hyangno Peak. Many waterfalls, big and small, flow in succession, hence the name Manpo Ravine or Ravine of Many Waterfalls. In the mountaineering route, one can see different shapes of waterfalls, Pal Pool, and many other pools, and queer-looking rocks, presenting an ecstatic view in good harmony with surrounding scenes. The mountaineering route consists of the ascending route from the entrance to Tangun Tunnel through the Kuhung or 9-story falls, the descending route from Tangun Rock back through Hwazang Rock. The mountaineering course is 6 kilometers long. This is Revolutionary Martyrs Cemetery on Mount Taesong. On Juche Peak of Mount Taesong in Pyongyang, there are laid in state revolutionary martyrs who fought heroically for the liberation and independence of the country. The cemetery consists of a gate, commemorative tower gates, sculptural groups ground, education ground, and a district of busts. On the education ground, there stands a monumental stone inscribed with President Kim Il-sung's autographic teaching. There are also a monument stone inscribed with a paean, a bronze sculptural group of mourners, and a pedestal for placing floral tributes inscribed with a medal of Hero of the Republic. On the district of busts, there stand busts of revolutionary martyrs with a red flag for background. At the cemetery, there stands a bust of anti-Japanese heroine Kim Jong-il in front of a red marble flag. The cemetery was opened in 1975 and rebuilt in 1985. It covers a total area of 300,000 square meters. This is Kim Il-sungya, Kim Jong-il exhibition. It was opened in April 2002. The exhibition grows and displays immortal flowers, Kim Il-sungya and Kim Jong-il. Every year, festival and exhibition are held to mark the birthdays of President Kim Il-sung and General Kim Jong-il and other major holidays. Participating in the exhibition are political and public figures of different countries of the world, famous horticulturists and floriculturists, and flower growers at home and abroad on behalf of organization or individual. This is Panmunjom. Panmunjom lies on the military demarcation line of the Korean Peninsula. It witnesses the most serious tragedy of the division of the country and the most acute confrontation of war or peace. Panmunjom began to be known widely to the world when the US imperialists bent their knees to the Korean people in the Korean War and signed an armistice agreement. It attracts the attention of the world, and usually visitors to Korea call that Panmunjom. This is monumental stone inscribed with an autograph of respected President Kim Il-sung. It was erected to immortalize the historic date of July 7, 1994, the last day of his life, when he put his signature on the last document on national reunification and died at his post. This is Conference Room District. In front of Panmun Pavilion, a building of the DPRK, there stand 7 buildings, which were used as conference rooms of the Military Armistice Commission and the Neutral Relations Supervisory Commission in the past. In the center of the building, there stands a table crosswise, and on the table there are lying microphones along its middle line. Just it is the military demarcation line, a symbol of Korea's division. Between the buildings, a 40 centimeter wide and 7 centimeter high concrete marker is laid in a line with microphones in the building, thereby forming the demarcation line. The military demarcation line is 246 kilometers long in total. This is Koryo Museum. It is Seongyungwan, the supreme learning institution during the Koryo dynasty. It was built in 992, but was burnt in fire during the Patriotic War in 1592. It was rehabilitated in 1602 to its original state. Seongyungwan was an institution which taught feudal Confucianism to children of noblemen to bring them up as state officials. Religious services for celebrated Confucian scholars were also performed here. It consists of 12 main buildings and 6 supplementary buildings. In the area in which stone pagodas and tombstones of the period of Koryo dynasty were transferred to here from other areas. It exhibits more than 1,000 historical relics and other materials showing the establishment of the Koryo state and its development. In the front yard, there grow over 1,000-year-old ginkgo and zelkova trees. This is King Gongmin's mausoleum. It is a tomb of the 31st king of the Koryo dynasty and his wife. When the queen died in 1365, King Gongmin designed 2 tombs and supervised their construction for 7 years. In the right tomb, he buried the queen and kept the left one empty till he himself was buried after death in 1374. In each tomb, there is a passage and burial chamber. On the walls and ceilings, there are drawn the sun, 7 stars, Big Dipper, and Orion's belt. 4 guardian gods of the earth are drawn on each wall of the tomb, 12 in all. King Gongmin's mausoleum is preserved in its original state as a precious historic remain of our people. This is West Sea Barrage. It was built across the 8-kilometer wide mouth of the Taedong River in 5 years. It was completed in June 1986. It consists of a dam, 3 locks, and 36 sluices. The construction of the West Sea Barrage formed an artificial reservoir on the lower Taedong River to make it possible to settle the problem of water for farmland and the newly reclaimed tide land in the west coastal area and the industrial water of the industrial region, and keep the Taedong River from overflowing.